Hey everybody, Terry B coming back at you with another TTM Tuesday video. Merry Christmas Eve. Actually here East Coast, by the time this video gets posted, it's probably Merry Christmas to everybody. So if Christmas isn't your thing, happy holidays. Definitely everybody try to get some relaxed time off, enjoy some time with the family. So I got a couple TTMs back. Also got a couple of hits from a mail day and a personal pull out of an NHL box tonight. So a couple of things to run through real quick, hoping to not make this too long of a video. So that said, 3 TTMs this week, so let's get rolling. Let's see what we got. Our first one, they didn't return the index card, which is fine. So our first one's going to be Rick Shue, infielder for the Orioles. One of the cards I found in my 89 Donruss box break, as you can tell. Some career stats about Mr. Shue. WAR of 1.8, not quite 1,600 at bats, a little south of 400 hits, 41 home runs, career batting average of 246, 134 RBIs, 17 stolen bases. Let's see if we can get some details on his career here, if my laptop wants to cooperate. So, Major League debut, September 1st, 1984. All right. So let's run through some career stats, see what we got. So, Rick Shue originally broke into the NHL in 84 with the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies 84 to 87. The Orioles in 88. 89. Baltimore then looks like traded to Detroit. Only one game with the Orioles. 98 with the Tigers, so maybe vice versa, not sure there. 90 with the California Angels, 91 with the Phillies. Took some time off or was working his way back. Did have in a couple appearances in 1996 with the Montreal Expos. So stat line with the Orioles for 88, which is this card here. 89 games. Let's see. 256 batting average. Looks like 4 home runs, 20 RBIs. So, more of a reserve infielder, as you can see. Played first and third. So, Rick Shue is our first TTM. Let's keep on rolling. Next up, also did not return the index card. We're going back a little old school here with this one. So we've got, before I forget, 81 tops, 82 tops, sorry. 82 tops, Tippy Martinez. All right, let me grab some stats on Tippy here. So this will definitely give you some old school feel. Tippy was drafted in the 35th round of the 1969 MLB amateur draft by the Washington Senators, out of La Junta High School in Colorado. Made his debut August 9th, 1974. Career stats, wins above replacement 8.7, 55 wins, 42 losses, 3.45 ERA, 546 games. 2 of them were starts, 115 saves, 834 innings pitched, 632 strikeouts, a whip of 1.387. So pretty good career across 14 years. His debut in 74 was with the Yankees. The Yankees 74-75. 76, Yankees then looks like traded over to the Orioles in 76. With the Orioles all the way up through 1986. So really nice long career with the O's. Definitely part of their pennant teams as well in the early 80s. And finished up with the Twins in 1988. So Tippy Martinez. So World Series champ there. Always cool to see some of those older cards come back. All right, last TTM. Let's see what we got. I must have had 2 index cards. So I broke some Upper Deck 40-man just to try to get some TTM cards. So you can see, this is exactly what it says. At the time, may actually still be one of the biggest baseball sets ever produced. Exactly what it says. The entire 40-man roster set from all Major League Baseball. So, super huge set. So here we've got Sean Douglas from the Orioles. Let's see, we've got info-wise. So Mr. Douglas was a second-round draft pick in the 97 draft by the Orioles out of Antelope Valley High School in Lancaster, California. Debuted July 18th, 2001 against the Rangers. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 earned runs, and took the loss. So a very inauspicious debut. I'd be curious. I have to go back and look, but I know there's that 30-3 game that the Rangers crushed the Orioles. I'm hoping that's not the first one he came up in, but I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Career-wise, WAR of -1.3, 7 wins, 13 losses, an ERA over 6, 54 games, 31 starts, 207 innings pitched, 155 strikeouts, a WHIP of 1.613. 5-year Major League career, 2001 through 03 with the Orioles, 2004 with the Blue Jays, 2005 with the Tigers. Looks like best year was his last year in 05 with the Tigers. He was 5-5 with a 5.56 ERA, but those 5 wins made up the bulk of his 7-win career. In 01, he did have 2 wins. He was 2-1 with the Orioles with a 5.31 ERA. So Sean Douglas is our third TTM. So as promised, I'm going to try to make sure I show cards that I'm going to send out for TTM. I'll show you what we've got here. So I've got a Rod Langway with the caps about to go out. Next card I hit in a break with Back in the Game Collecting. I think some folks saw it that frequent both of our channels. So Mr. Ryan Sandberg Relic. I haven't looked at the front of the card to see how glossy this is. Hoping it's usable. And if so, this Sandberg will go out. Ryan does sign, I think it's $5 for his cards. All the other 3 autos I showed there and the TTMs were all of no charge. So Sandberg is $5. So I'm hoping I can find some spot in here where he can sign this for me. And I'll get this out in the mail soon. So those are the TTMs I got, the TTMs I plan to send. A couple more. You can see my Canada to U.S. stamps that finally came in. So I've got some Canadian mailing I want to do, but I needed the Canada to U.S. stamps. I have the U.S. to Canada stamps, but I needed the other half. So what I'm going to do next is I want to show off a couple of autos and things that I hit. Most of these were Back in the Game, a couple with classic pack breaks. So I do try to spread the wealth and spread the love across the folks doing YouTube content creation. So I got a couple of cool hits, just want to showcase, and then I'll show the hockey hits that I picked up tonight. So sticking with the auto theme, I'm just going to roll with this. So we've got someone who may actually be one of the better 2019 rookie class, Kyle Tucker, out of a Leather and Lumbers, so the manufactured bat piece, numbered 88 of 99. Out of a Hometown Heroes box with 3 autos there. We've got David Eckstein. Older auto of Bobby Thigpen. Then we've got a Tom Brunansky auto. Pretty sweet autograph there. Then out of some Bowman draft, first round draft pick of the Cincinnati Reds, Rhys Hines. So I'll be definitely following Rhys this season in the minor to see how he goes. Also, rated rookie autograph of Chris Flexen for the Mets. I know nothing about Chris Flexen, so I'll have to look that up. Then one of 2019's favorite signers, Rowdy Tellez for the Blue Jays. And looks like some relic hits here. We've got Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. My wife, as a Yankees fan, appreciated that. Don't ask how an Orioles fan married a Yankees fan, but such is life. But you can see out of a Sports King blaster, Derek Jeter game used to go along with a John Stockton game used from the Jazz. Not a huge basketball guy, but I did follow the NBA right about the time that the Jazz had Stockton and Malone. And the last relic card there was a Tim Brown. So not too bad in the Sports Kings blasters. I didn't get any of the water sports or Aquaman guy that was floating around. What I'll do next, I want to show a couple of cards just real quick out of a hobby box of 2011, 2012 in the game Heroes and Prospects. So I saw Ziri broke a box of this a couple seasons earlier, and I'd never seen the product. Thought that the opportunity on some of the memorabilia cards, some of the autos were pretty cool. So I figured I went for a box of 11-12 through Steel City off their eBay account. Came in today, cracked it open tonight while I was doing some last-minute Christmas preparation. Just wanted to share because I think I hit, probably for me, one of the coolest hockey autographs that I've pulled to this point. Haven't done a whole lot of hockey, so I don't have a whole lot to base it against, but I think once I show it, you'll see it's pretty cool. So I'm going to show them in the order I actually pulled them, so you can kind of get a feel for my excitement when I got them. So that said, I started out with a Toronto Marlies Joey Crab auto. I have not heard anything about Joey Crab, so if he's still with the Maple Leafs organization, you're a Maple Leafs fan, or you're a hockey fan who just happens to know who Joey Crab is, feel free to drop in the comments if I'm completely off base, but definitely not somebody that I've followed through. Cool signature with his number there as well. So after that, started hitting some memorabilia cards. So you've got Colton Sisson's game used jersey. That is a name I have heard of. Followed by a Slater Kokakek. Not even going to try to say that I have any idea who that is. So not a player that I'm familiar with. St. Petersburg Pete's jersey. Then a Philippe Haley Subway Super Series game used jersey. And you can see this one is a bigger patch and did actually hit the seam. So no actual patch like I was hoping, but it happens. Still cool to see the seam. So I had 2 packs to go in that box and thought that I was pretty much done with the hits, and ended up my next to last pack, pulled this bad boy. A Nathan MacKinnon CHL rookie Heroes and Prospects. So the Halifax Mooseheads, Nathan MacKinnon. I am well aware who Nathan MacKinnon is for the Avalanche. As a Caps fan, I have followed the Avalanche a bit just because I was kind of curious how Philip Grubauer was going to do once he ended up in Colorado. So Nathan MacKinnon is one of the NHL All-Star Game captains this year, having a great season, really good career so far. I did some research on eBay, and the majority of Nathan MacKinnon autographs that I found are all showing 2012, 2013. So that was pretty cool, because this is an 11-12 season to pull a MacKinnon. So show the auto there. As far as the card, I am going to send it to PSA. The corners look pretty good. A little bit of dust in the one touch. And there's the back. So for me, that's probably one of the best NHL autos I've got. I've pulled, plenty of Rasmussen, out of, SP and SP Authentic. So I've pulled some of the base players that, kind of the Cedric Mullins versions of the NHL. I think I've pulled an Elias Pettersson relic, never an auto, but to pull a Nathan MacKinnon, especially after being named one of the All-Star captains, I thought was awesome. So let me know in the comments if you like the video, any input, anything you want to see changed up. Sorry. Feel free to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and everybody have a great Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll be back after the first of the year. Take care, everybody.